In a quiet mountain village lived a young boy named Leno, full of curiosity and dreams bigger than the hills around him. Every day he listened to old stories told by travelers, tales of hidden valleys, enchanted forests, and mysterious giants who lived high in the clouds. Most villagers were frightened by those stories, but Leno felt only excitement. He always wondered if giants were truly dangerous or simply misunderstood. One misty morning, while exploring near the edge of the forest, Leno heard a loud rumble. The ground shook, birds flew out of the trees, and a deep voice groaned painfully. Leno followed the sound and soon found an enormous figure sitting beside a fallen pine tree. It was a giant taller than any house in the village, with tangled hair and gentle brown eyes. But the giant wasn't scary at all. His foot was caught under the heavy log, and he winced in pain. Without thinking twice, Leno rushed forward. "Are you hurt?" he asked. The giant blinked in surprise. You aren't afraid of me?" "No," Leno said firmly. "I want to help." Using all his strength and a long wooden branch as a lever, Leno pushed the log, just enough for the giant to pull his foot free. The giant sighed with relief. "Thank you, brave little one. My name is Taran." "I'm Leno," the boy replied proudly. Taran stood up, towering like a moving mountain, but his smile was warm. To show gratitude, he lifted Leno gently onto his shoulder and carried him to a stunning valley hidden from human eyes. There were glowing flowers, crystal rivers, and trees taller than castles. Leno gasped in amazement. No human had ever seen this place. As he walked, Leno learned that Taran was the last of his kind in the region. The villagers had feared giants for generations, believing they were dangerous. Though Taran had never harmed anyone, he lived quietly and watched over the forest, protecting animals and keeping the mountains safe. Hearing this, Leno felt sadness but also determination. The next day, Leno returned to the village and told everyone about Taran's kindness. Most villagers laughed at him, but a few listened. When a violent storm struck the valley days later, Taran appeared to shield the village from falling rocks and strong winds. His massive hands formed a protective barrier, saving homes and lives. Seeing his bravery, the villagers realized they had been wrong. Taran was not a monster but a guardian. That night, they welcomed him with warm food, laughter, and music. From then on, the giant and the young boy became inseparable friends. Together, they explored forests, rebuilt damaged paths, and protected the village from danger. And Leno proved that courage and kindness could form friendships even between beings as different as a child and a giant.